Let's put the camera up. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Talent Talk. Today is February 11, 2023. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the last day until for the week. So no videos for Saturday or Sunday. Well, there will be one on Saturday, but there's not going to be no Sunday. And we have to wait until Tuesday for Monday Night Raw. So, ladies and gentlemen, I was trying to say is that what we're going to do with Impact Wrestling, No Surrender, we're going to watch it on Saturday. It's supposed to be on Friday. It's on Friday, February 24th. It's going to be on Friday, but I have SmackDown and AEW Rampage. How I do my videos is I watch it live, and then I film it on the right after. Then I watch it live, film it, and then I wait until Saturday, and then we upload it. So I'm going to be watching SmackDown and maybe AEW Rampage. Normally I don't, because Rampage feels like it's like WWE's main event, and nobody want to watch that. They had Jungle Boy versus Ryan Nemeth. Seriously. This is like it's supposed to be a top show, and have Jungle Boy versus Ryan Nemeth, freaking Dolph Ziggler's brother, but he's a jobber. So I'm sorry, but Dolph Ziggler is a better wrestler than Ryan. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry to say it, but it is that he's better. Dolph Ziggler is a jobber too, but the guy is a great wrestler. You saw the match he had with Bronson Reed. Like, this guy could fight giants or bigger guys and make good matches with them. Ryan, I haven't seen this guy wrestle at all. But he doesn't sound like he's a good wrestler. If they're going to make him have a 1-minute match, so I don't think he's that great. But ladies and gentlemen, this is on No Surrender. We won't watch it on Friday because I watch SmackDown Live, and I film the video on Friday night after SmackDown. And then I upload it on Saturday. That's my video schedule. That's what I do with Raw. That's what I do with AEW as well. And NXT, I watch those live, except for Impact Wrestling, because they have a weird channel that my TV doesn't get. So I have to wait until Friday to do that. I have to watch it on Friday and then film the video and then upload the video on Friday. That's what we're going to do on Saturday for No Surrender. We're going to watch the show. I'm going to film the video and then upload it on the same day, right after I film it. So that's going to happen there. I hope you guys understand what we're going to do there. But ladies and gentlemen, what I noticed on Elimination Chamber is that 2 Canadians is going to lose. Because we know Natalya is definitely not going to win the Raw Women's Championship, No One Contenders match, Elimination Chamber. We know Natalya's not going to win. They just want the big pop, right, for Canadians? Because I believe she's from Montreal as well, right? So they wanted the big pop, just like Sami. But ladies and gentlemen, Sami Zayn is not going to win. He's not going to take the titles. So 2 losses for Canada, and I'm from Canada. I'm going to be upset, man. I'm very upset. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to AEW Rampage. I didn't watch the show. Like I said, it's like WWE main event. But I still do the results because I don't know why I do the results. I've been doing it ever since they made the debut of AEW Rampage, and I haven't watched I only watched 3 episodes, and then I stopped. Because it's not entertaining. It feels like WWE main events all over again. And so I don't really care for it, but I still do the videos. I still do the results for you guys. So ladies and gentlemen, we had the Blackpool Combat Club will be versing Kip Sabian, the Butcher, and the Blade in the match. It was a I guess it's a pretty decent match. I don't know why I said that. But I guess it was a pretty decent. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was the Blackpool Combat Club. Then we have Ruby Soho versus Marina Shafir. Duke and Mook. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was Ruby Soho, and I read that Saraya and Tony Storm came out and told Ruby Soho, choose a side. Britt Baker and Jimmy Hayter, or the people that's wasn't part of AEW day one. And then I guess Jimmy Hayter and Britt Baker attacked Tony Storm and Saraya as well, so that happened. Then we had Jungle Boy versus Ryan Nemeth. Who won that match, guys? Tell me. No, it's not Ryan. Who's gonna make Ryan beat Jungle Boy? Maybe that could be Tony Khan. But ladies and gentlemen, Jungle Boy won the match. Ryan, I'm sorry, but you don't. I don't know if you're a good wrestler because I haven't seen you wrestle. But I'm sorry, but I think your brother is a better wrestler. I'm a more fan of Dolph Ziggler until I find out how Ryan wrestles. He only wrestles AEW. He wrestles shows that I don't watch. AEW Dark, Evolution, whatever it's called, and Rampage. I don't watch those shows. He doesn't have a match on Dynamite. I don't know. So he's not showing his talent to me, so I don't know what to say. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the main event was the All-Atlantic Championship on the line. Orange Cassidy versus Lee Moriarty. The winner of that match was Orange Cassidy, retaining the title. And some reason, Jeff Jarrett, Satana Sang, and Jay Lethal came out and attacked the Best Friends with a Golden Globe. And then, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like they were about to hit Orange Cassidy until the Acclaim came out with chairs. What does the Acclaim have to do with this? They just lost the tag titles, and now they're going to be in this story? Then they just have a story with the Guns, so that story ends because the Guns just won the titles. So that's the end of that story. Seriously, they cheated their way to win the tag titles, and now they're just going to skip away from those guys and go to Jeff Jarrett and Singh. And Jay Lethal. Seriously? What the heck what is that all about? That doesn't make any sense, but okay. That's AEW's writing to you. We have WWE SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen, and we got our answer. We got our answer for Jey Uso. Is he coming back to help Jimmy Uso to retain those tag team titles? Well, ladies and gentlemen, first we got Paul Heyman coming out, and he's doing spoilers about the Elimination Chamber, and he's going spoilers on WrestleMania. And ladies and gentlemen, he says that there will be no championships. I don't know what he said. And then he says, if there's no championships, there's no Roman Reigns. And then here comes Sami Zayn coming from the audience and got in the face of Paul Heyman. And I was getting food this time, so I don't know what he said, but I saw the ending of the segment, and he says he said to Paul, tell Roman that he doesn't have to worry about Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania because he's taking the titles from Roman 8 days or 7 days away from Elimination Chamber, and he's going to take it from him. So that means he doesn't have to worry about Cody Rhodes. Sami Zayn will have to worry about Cody Rhodes if he wins. And I don't think he is. But ladies and gentlemen, I can't wait for this match. I'm going to hear all the boos, hear all the cheers. It's interesting. And everybody wanted this match, and they got it. So we got a tag team match because Hit Row was complaining about that Sheamus and Drew McIntyre got attacked in the tournament and got replaced by Braun Strowman and Ricochet. So they said that they could take them. We could beat Drew McIntyre and Sheamus, but Adam Pearce says, okay, it would be Drew McIntyre and Sheamus versus the Hit Row, and the Hit Row just cried because they got what they wanted, I guess, because they know that they can't beat them. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we had Sheamus and Drew McIntyre versus Hit Row. It was an okay match. It was fun to see Adonis get beat up because he's like the little guy that likes to complain. And Top Dollar, they didn't let Top Dollar get tagged. He got Claymored, but he didn't get tagged. The winner of that match was Sheamus and Drew McIntyre. And then the video package went up. It was Valhalla, a.k.a. Sarah Logan. They're talking about, I guess they're talking about targets, and their target is Drew McIntyre and Sheamus. Next week, they're going to fight it out. Let's see what happens there next week. Then we have Lacey Evans versus Jobber time. Cool. The winner of that match was Lacey Evans. Then we had the Usos. Well, we almost had just one Uso. We had Jimmy Uso came out alone. But ladies and gentlemen, we see on top of the audience, on top of the stairs where the audience is, Jey Uso came down. And ladies and gentlemen, he wrestled. He defended the tag titles. We got the Usos versus Strowman and Ricochet for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. And ladies and gentlemen, it was a banger of a SmackDown Tag Team Championship match. Thank God. I love tag team matches. I'm happy for it. It was great. But ladies and gentlemen, the winner of that match was the Usos. But ladies and gentlemen, at the end, they were Jimmy and Jay was walking in backstage, and Jimmy asked the question, "Are you still in the bloodline?" And Jey Uso says, "I don't know," and he walked away. Even Paul Heyman doesn't understand what's happening. And ladies and gentlemen, then in the parking lot, Jey Uso was, I guess, walking to his car or something, and then he bumped into Sami Zayn. And Sami thinks that Roman is going to do the same thing to Jay like he did to Sami, was using him. And then he says at the end that he acknowledges Jey Uso. And they both props each other. Interesting, right? Interesting. And then we had Madcap Moss will be versus Rey Mysterio versus Kevin Cross versus Santos in a fatal four-way match to become the number one contender next week for the Intercontinental Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, I never knew this guy's going to win this match. It was a pretty decent match, but the winner of that match and heading to the Intercontinental Championship match is Madcap Moss. How the hell? How did this guy get a shot? He got a shot, man. Congrats to Madcap, man. A big win. He's going to have a big title match. I don't think he's going to win it. But, ladies and gentlemen, the guy is great in the ring. Ever since he made his return, teaming up with Happy Corbin, he's been doing a great job. Like, this guy he's an athletic man. He deserves this opportunity. He's not going to win it, but he deserves it. And then at the end, we saw Jimmy Uso watching the show, and then Paul Heyman came out, come into the locker room. He said he talked to Roman Reigns, but I guess there's no phone service in the locker room, so he couldn't let Jimmy Uso talk to Roman Reigns. And then he said Roman told Jimmy to stay at home because there's legal problems between Canada and the Usos. I'm not getting to it, but they're not allowed to be in Canada. So that's why they're not defending their tag team titles at the Elimination Chamber. We don't know if they're going to be part of the story of the match between Sami and Roman Reigns. We don't know. But I believe Roman Reigns saw what Sami and Jey Uso, when they props each other. Because Paul Heyman says, you see something different when you're watching on TV. Because we saw the props. Jimmy Uso didn't because he was live. So I'm guessing Roman Reigns, because he was at home watching on the TV, and he saw Sami and Jey Uso propsing each other. And maybe they're going to show that again while Jimmy Uso is at home, and he will watch it on the TV and see what is happening. I don't know what's going on here, but ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be interesting. Is Jey Uso going to betray the bloodline, or is he going to betray Sami Zayn? I have my predictions. It might not happen at the Elimination Chamber because the Usos can't make it to in Canada. They're not allowed. But maybe when they're not in Montreal, in Canada, I think Sami is going to get betrayed by Jey Uso. And then Kevin Owens makes his return, and then we're going to have this tag team match for WrestleMania Tag Team Championship match. And I can't wait to see that happen too. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, I want to see these guys become tag team champions. Ladies and gentlemen, Ronda Rousey made a return. Natalya, guys, I'm not a big fan of Natalya. Okay, yeah, she's from Canada, but I don't cheer for every Canadian wrestler. Okay, there's some wrestlers that I like that's from born in America. Okay, I don't cheer for every Canadian wrestler. If I'm not a fan of them, I'm not a fan of them. Just like Natalya. Because Natalya, she's a little boring for me. Yeah, she was great and all when she first came to WWE, but it's always the same thing. She always has the same music as Bret Hart or Jim Neidhart's. It's always the same. And I'm getting a little bored of it. So I'm hoping that she doesn't win the Elimination Chamber match. I heavily doubt she's going to win it. But ladies and gentlemen, she wanted to talk about Shayna Baszler breaking her nose and all that stuff. And she says she's a knockout Ronda Rousey. And then Shayna came out and she's getting sick and tired of people saying that. The fans chanted it. And then, ladies and gentlemen, before Shayna could say another word, Ronda Rousey makes her return. Woohoo! Nobody really cares for that either. Ronda Rousey came out, and then they attacked Natalya. And then Shotzi came out, and then Shotzi and Natalya got attacked by Shayna and Ronda Rousey. So next week on SmackDown, it will be Shotzi and Natalya versus who? Versus Ronda Rousey and Shayna. And I think I forgot one more match here. I think I did. I didn't put it on my list. There was Chelsea Green and Sonya Deville in a match against Liv Morgan and Raquel because both Sonya and Chelsea Green wants to complain and whine and cry that they're not in the Elimination Chamber match when Sonya Deville just had a championship match and Chelsea Green just made a return and she's being a Karen now. So Adam Pearce put them in a tag team match versus two people that is already in the Elimination Chamber match, Liv Morgan and Raquel. And ladies and gentlemen, I thought Raquel and Liv Morgan did a good job. They won the match. But now they're going to be enemies inside the chamber. But if you guys enjoyed this video, they did reveal some guys for 2K23. No new guys. They did a SmackDown reveal of guys that will be in SmackDown, I guess default. But they're only Gunther is confirmed because he wasn't confirmed before, and now he's confirmed now. But nobody knew yet. Nobody knew. I don't know if they're going to do it again tomorrow, or it's just going to be Monday to Friday, and then they don't do it on the weekend. I don't know. If they if they announce more people tomorrow, I will tell you guys. If it's new people, mostly if it's new people, I will tell you guys. But Gunther wasn't confirmed yesterday before. Now he's confirmed today, so he's in the game. As Gunther, not Walter now. Not like 2K22. 2K22, he's Walter. Now he's Gunther. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to see who else. Did I tell you Zoe Stark was in the game as well now? I think I did. I don't know if I did. But Zoe Stark is in the game. Congrats for her as well. There's going to be a lot of new NXT stars. I'm going to be happy. I don't think all of them will be revealed just right away as default. I think some of them is going to be DLCs. And I wonder which one it is. I just saw my dog lay down. Sorry, I was watching my doggy over here. He wants to go outside, but I have to do this video first. Sorry, guys. You come first, then my dog. No, not really. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Hit the like button, leave a comment below, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell. See you guys Tuesday for Monday Night Raw results. That's all for me today. Time is out. Bye.